can do it next time.
Only I could do that because I have the recording bot information. Are you not gonna say it?
No, I'm not gonna say it. I didn't say it last time either.
Yeah, you're not really coming in with energy. Today we have a very, very, very special guest. Very, very, very special guest.
Sorry,
Rod.
Dave said I wasn't coming with the energy, so.
If you want to introduce yourself real quick, Rod, go ahead. Most people probably know you because you're you. But yeah.
Hello, Orange Juice Podcast. This is indeed Rod. David isn't lying. That's my introduction. I have nothing else to say.
Bro, so I really barely. Maybe Woody knows more, but I like. Oh, by the way, Woody's here right now. He's gonna be a host, sort of.
Yeah, it's all good.
But I barely know anything about you before Sage. So if you want to just go over that, did you always live where you're at right now?
I lived in Lake Forest until I was 3. I don't really have the best memory of my childhood, particularly. Aside from no, the Rod you've known when I came to Sage is the Rod I've always been. I would just say there's been no progression or maturation in terms of what I've done, except for the fact that I lost weight. I think a lot of people know that about me already, that I used to be pretty fat.
Yeah, I have that photo of you
Me too.
way back in the day. Hey, so you came to I almost just said the name. You came to the location you're at right now, and then you go to this high school. Oh, who just joined? What's up, Ridwan?
It's Ridwan.
Yeah. Also, David, my bad about. I fucked up in the first second.
It's okay. That's not That's not really near us, so we could get it.
I mean, if it's his own, only him personal information, he's comfortable sharing it. I think it's okay.
Yeah, but dude, so you go to high school. Did you always know you're gonna go to the high school that we're at?
No, I thought for a while, because the thing is, in middle school, instead of kids focusing on their education, their future, a lot of times they just want to focus on popularity and friends. So from the middle school I was coming from, the whole craze was oh, CDM is the cool high school and whatever. So then I wasn't going to go to initially, because that was the driving force behind my decision. But, after that, I kind of said, fuck it, your future is much more important than people. It's a good choice, because sometimes you gotta sacrifice stuff you think in the short run is important for long-term benefits.
Do you think now, after 3.5 years here, do you think you made the right decision or no?
If you had asked me this right before COVID happened, I would have said yes, definitely. Because I just feel like our school's education was much better before that. And my whole reasoning as to why I made the decision to go here is for my education as opposed to social benefit. If you're asking me now, I wouldn't particularly say I do any schoolwork really anymore or anything. I just kind of take tests and it's still the same as it was a year ago. So I would say the education's kind of shitty now, but it's it's not my place to comment on that anymore. But I would say, yeah, I made the right choice, because looking at people that went to whatever other schools I would, and there were probably 2 or 3 other schools that I would have gone to. Can I say schools, or is that also not?
Oh, you already said.
You said
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Because you guys asked me what did I do?
No, but you said our school too, though.
Oh,
no,
word?
I didn't.
You did?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
No,
I'll remember
I just said ours. I didn't say. Did I?
Whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It's so difficult because it's okay,
wait.
whatever.
Dave, I've got you.
Just to answer your question, I would say, yeah, I made the right choice, because the people that go to the other schools I would have gone to, they don't seem miserable, but they just don't seem like they have the right mindset or worldview to be able to become an adult and be successful.
Dude, so I'm just curious also, it's kind of like a joke that you get all A's and you're one of the smartest kids in our school when you're Rod. So dude, what is when you go home, how do you balance your workload with being Rod?
I do. If I'm being completely honest, I think this is the best indicator. I used to study maybe 1 to 2 hours a night if I had a test the next day. That was freshman year. Then that in my sophomore year became 1 hour. Then my junior year that became 30 minutes. And when I say tests, I mean like even APs and stuff. Like I don't
What the fuck?
like I didn't study for like 3 of my APs. It's whatever, but now I don't study at all. So like I really don't do work. Like when I say I don't do work, I literally don't do work, David. Like
What
I
the
in
fuck?
are you in English class or any of you in English
I
class?
You
was
said
in
her
a class
name.
last year. Oh my god.
Dude, why
Okay.
does it you said locations, you never said person.
Don't
Okay,
don't
but
say
that's
names either.
Okay,
like
you guys have to
posting.
get clear about this to me. Like what? You have to establish the rules before. But okay, basically just whatever. So the class, like in classes where they give you note packets, the minute they give you the note packet, I said the name of the fuck.
Yeah.
God damn it, dude! This is so hard. I can Okay, this is very difficult. Can you guys not just bleep out when
We are.
Yeah,
No, we
it's
are,
just
we
like
are, but
okay.
And
Have
then
you like you listen to
basically
Woody's?
classes like that where you get a note packet, the minute I see the note packet passed out, I just go on my computer and either do college apps or I do just miscellaneous stuff.
or
And then
Wordle.
I look at the note packet for 5 minutes at my house and then I understand the concept on my own. Like I don't know.
Dude, by the way, just to let you know, when I clap, it's when I have to like cut something out. So if you listen to Woody's, like anytime I clap, that's like just a reminder. Because I'm usually like, studying or like playing a video game while like I'm editing these. So it's just like an
Okay.
indication.
Okay.
But yeah, okay, time for the meat. That's not it. Pause. But
Pause.
what's like your first interactions with all of us?
This is very difficult. My first interaction with you, David, I've already told you about this because just remember it really distinctly. And I'm not somebody who like judges people on my first impression of them, but I get a good idea of who they are and what they value. So after like I met you and then you weren't like pressing me, but it was like the whole basketball thing where it was the first scrimmage and like you were like pressing me at half court. And that's what I was like, okay. So then I started to realize, and then I obviously hung out with you. And this is back when we used to play basketball all the time. You're just like a really self-motivated person. But like I already got that from the fact that it was the first scrimmage of our freshman year and you were pressing me at half court. And like I was just like, okay, whatever. So like that was my first interaction with you. With Woody, I want to say it was on the second day of school. Because it wasn't at freshman orientation.
Rod,
No,
did
it was
you do
basketball.
summer
No, yes,
basketball?
it was
Yeah.
summer basketball. Yeah, I'm stupid. It was summer basketball too.
I don't
That was
remember
also
this.
No, it was also I'm being stupid right now. Woody, I forgot you did summer basketball. Arjun, I think it was I don't did you play summer basketball
yeah, it
too?
was also summer
Yeah,
basketball.
probably you also. And then Ridwan, I don't know what my first interaction with.
Ridwan is just a spectator. He's not
Oh,
like
he is.
in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Whoa, so dude, I have like no understanding of how you became friends with Woody, honestly. I want to hear this because y'all are like
Bro, I don't know how
polar
we became
opposites.
friends.
I just don't particularly have like just the best memory of my first like this is the thing. I don't remember getting to know somebody. I remember like the memories I have with them once I'm friends with them. So
Yeah.
I would say one time I will say was like a defining moment when like I was getting to know Woody and I got close with him is when I slept over at his house and we were like on the golf cart
Okay.
driving around. Oh yeah, it sucks. I forgot again.
It's fine.
So,
Okay.
no,
Woody, you edit it if it's fine.
I know, Woody.
No,
Yeah,
you can leave that one
it's
in if you want. I don't care about them knowing where my house is.
That was the most
You know,
unapologetic
yeah, like
story of all time.
I don't care about my house either for the location. Like if it's just
Yeah,
whatever,
but it's
just
nowhere near ours.
I'll be mindful of it from now on. Okay, so I'm at Woody's house. We were on the golf cart. And we were just fucking around and like I don't even know. That was just a fun night, but it was also really fun because my cousin Psalm was there, and like
Forgot about that.
that kid is just a little menace. And then Woody kept calling him Sam, and I remember me and Woody just kept trolling the hell out of my little. It was just funny. It was a funny night, and Woody made me sleep on the floor,
Yeah.
like wake up at 6, and his mom made like the grossest pasta in the world. That shit was nasty, bro. It was just a funny night, but yeah.
I'll tell you about our first interaction though. I just remember the first practice that like us two were like the only ones that seemed like decent at basketball, and then I was kind of like,
Hey.
I've told you this many times. At first, I didn't like you and MS because he watches this now. It's okay to say his name, right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
Yeah,
and
sure.
you and Matt, because y'all took all the shots and shit, and then I got to be friends with Matt, I remember, and then we hung out at one time, and then we went to the pool, and a security guard kicked us out. But yeah, after that we were cool.
Clap.
Yeah, my
You said
cousin was
name.
there too, bro. You remember my cousin?
Oh, I'm
David?
sorry. I'm a loser. What did you
said
say?
it.
I have no idea who your cousin was.
You don't remember
It
the
was
little kid
Sam.
who kicked the basketball into on like my basketball?
Dude, I have no recollection
How
of
do you
this.
not remember that? That was insane. Drew will literally remember it. My little cousin takes my basketball. It's our freshman year, and we broke into the pool, and he just punts it.
Dude, I remember it was me, you, Drew, and MS. I don't remember. Oh, Matt. I don't remember this individual.
Dude, it was okay. Well, Matt will tell you that happened if you ever talk to him about it, whatever. That kid is so funny. But yeah, those were the simpler times of life.
Oh, so you go into freshman basketball year, and just how does everything go then?
What do you mean?
Like during cross basketball in your freshman year?
Like,
Where-
how is it going for me during the
Yeah,
season?
like at that point, like you still really like basketball?
Yeah, I still thoroughly enjoy basketball. I'm just kind of like, it's a combination of me being lazy now, and I just have a bunch of other stuff I'm doing. Like, I just run a ton of errands on a day-to-day basis, so I'm constantly driving around. So that's why I don't play anymore. That's aside from the point. So freshman year, I was still, because every year of high school, I always think that I like grow in some ways, some years more than other in terms of like getting more mature. But I was kind of a little asshole in my freshman year. So I got on a lot of people's nerves, and I apologize for that to whoever is listening to me. But I was just like, whatever. It was just like annoying for me because it was a combination of multiple things. One, and I know David will agree, was just Coach Chris as like an entity on that team. Which is like it was like it was
The dumpling thing was
One of my
funny
most
as hell.
distinct
Who
memories.
said his
Like,
name? Fuck.
one of my like most
I
distinct
don't care.
memories from freshman year was when we were in like the halftime huddle, like in that random ass room off of the basketball court. And Rod literally just takes the clipboard and starts drawing up a play like from scratch
I
because
know, I
Coach
was done with
C
it,
just
bro.
wouldn't do
Because
it.
I was literally done with it. Okay, it was just incompetence. So on that side, so then it was also the fact that I was still trying to figure shit out with how I wanted to approach this whole high school thing, like how I wanted to use my time.
Oh, he was the homie though. That's why I say
I
that.
know, I
Let you
love
know.
him now, obviously.
no,
That's
he-
another reason I'm super happy I don't play. Because if I was on that JV team, like, AL is, like, do you understand that reference?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, like, I would get so mad at Coach Chris. Or, fuck!
No, it doesn't matter.
I
No,
literally, oh my god, dude, I do it right, and then what? It's so hard. David,
was-
you
Yeah.
I was watching an old one, and we already said his name before.
Mhm.
Oh.
And also, like, it doesn't matter. I'll cut this out eventually. But what was I gonna say? Shit. So, dude, Arjun Bhakta, I swear y'all had smoke freshman year. I always got that idea that there was a Rod Arjun Bhakta smoke.
In all honesty, there are very few people that I even want to smoke with at Sage, and Arjun has never been one with one of them. Like
Rod, that's a
Arjun,
lie. You had smoke with
Trust me, bro.
everyone freshman
Trust
year.
me, bro. I'll tell you this right now. The only reason, like, I would never once, David, and you could even agree with me on this, and so can Woody. Never once did you see like one of the basketball boys going up to Bakta and being like, "Oh, Rod wants to play you in a one-on-one right now." Like so many times, you would go up to me, David, and be like, "Bakta wants to 1v1 you at lunch, first to seven," and I was just like, "What?" I didn't have any beef with you, Arjun, in any way. I would just yell at people when they messed up.
Bro,
Yeah,
for some
I feel like it was just
Mm.
kind of like what I said to Woody about it's just basketball. Like Dave, when you yelled at Woody, Woody took that shit as beef too.
I
That's true.
understand that though, because I also take things personally in different contexts though. Like when it comes to sports, I just forget about it because I know that it's out of emotion in the moment.
I just want to say one thing too, Rod. Probably if I had never met you, I'd probably still be a fat ass. Because one thing when we were like going to the gym like every weekend, that one thing motivated me, but also chasing you and Matt, like because y'all like in the beginning of freshman year, especially in like the fall, you guys, had the best lifts out of all the freshmen, and then that was something like tangible I could chase for. And you remember like by winter, I was like beating all your lifts and everything, and that was something I was very proud of.
Yeah, I know you overcame me, Dave. But I'll tell you this
Dave
right
overcame
now.
everyone.
There is. This is one thing I will tell you, and this is a credit to a lot of reason why I have A's. Like I always say, I don't try, but the thing is, when I know I need to do something, like I'll do it no matter what. Like there is no stop. It's just like a determination. So it's like if somebody said you need to gain like 50 pounds of muscle in like 6 months or you'll die, like I would find a way to do that shit. But right now, what I'm saying, the point I'm trying to make is that the motivation for me to like go on grinds like you do, David, comes from an ultimatum type factor, whereas your motivation just comes from your own motivation. Like, yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it. But dude, I just had a memory. Remember like sophomore summer when you came in like fat as shit?
Oh yeah.
You
Like
like
yeah,
gained 30
I don't
pounds.
like no, I just know there's various points at which I've gained excessive amounts of weight during high school.
Bro, okay, so on to like sophomore year, you go into JV again, and honestly, on that team, you're sort of alone. I know there's two members here that were on that JV team, but if we're gonna be real, Rod had most of the offensive load, to my memory at least.
Yeah.
What was that like?
The other AL, I forgot he existed. I
thought he
don't even
came
know
off
if
the
you get
bench.
the reference.
Bro, I don't know. It was pretty like it was fine. My JV season didn't it get cut short?
Yeah.
No, we finished our
Wait.
sophomore year basketball
No.
season.
Oh
No,
no,
yeah, we finished
because
sophomore year. You
because it
just
ended spring break and it was over by then.
Oh wait, yeah.
So we're good.
I just remember okay, I'm not gonna comment on like the offensive load. Like I guess I did score the most. Like I don't yeah, like if that's what you're asking. But who else was on it? Wasn't no, it was Alex. What am I saying?
Oh, I got it now.
Oh
Reason.
no. Woody,
Okay.
then why would you do that, bro? Why
Yeah.
would
Wait,
you
you
say
said
his
the other
name?
AL. There's no other AL,
Yeah,
you
Woody,
Yes, there
dumbass.
like what
No,
is.
there's
yes,
Austin, and
there
then
is
there's
two.
him.
Like I had
There's
to
two.
That's why I
specify
said the
because
other
Woody,
AL.
yeah,
Yes.
okay. But
Yeah,
yeah, no,
Arjun.
him.
Like, there's
He
nothing wrong with
was
that.
no, he did score more than me, but that was completely because he took 3 times the shots I did. Maybe four times the shots I did. I'm not even kidding.
By the way, I remember you were pissed, like
Dumbass Bogda.
going to freshman summer when they let me play JV, and then you like took a vacation or something, and then they didn't let you.
I know it was annoying. I don't know. Say whatever his name, the BC or CC, whatever you want to call him, is just annoying.
Bro, did that spite you when we moved up into JV later, and you weren't?
All right, like I said, a lot of stuff that had to do with sports wasn't my like my main thing is that I didn't really care about what happened to me in basketball because I knew my pursuits weren't completely centered around basketball. I'm not a sports guy. Like I'll play it recreationally in college, and yeah, it'll be fun if I do it like in early too, because then I could play it with different houses or residential houses. But it's not like I have ambitions to become the best player. Like I knew if I wanted to do that, I could, but I just had my ambitions were in doing better academically, which I eventually did because I have the highest GPA. So it's like I did that. So in my opinion, like a lot of the questions you guys are gonna ask me, like how did it affect you? I'm just gonna say it didn't. Because like I'll be completely honest, I think it spited me, but I literally did not care in the moment because I was like, and it wasn't more of a spite thing. It was more of like I'm just not gonna play basketball really anymore thing. But I already knew that.
Did you say that you're gonna join a fraternity or something?
No, well, yeah, I most likely will join a frat, but I was talking about like intramural league. Like, do you guys know what those are?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
loser
Yeah.
leagues.
Fuck you.
Okay, fine. Then I'll join a club team if I need to meet your expectations.
I'm not gonna do shit in college. I'm just gonna lift weights. So.
Also, I have more time
Same.
now, but if you guys still want to cut it off at 40, I'm fine with whatever.
We'll cut it off
Oh,
whenever.
we're only at like 25. Anyways.
Okay.
We started this late too.
I have until 2 now. My meeting got moved back.
Okay.
Okay.
So do you guys want to move off of basketball a little bit?
Yeah. What was happening to Rod life-wise through freshman sophomore year?
Life-wise.
Like any big shifts?
I need to think. Let me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
gonna be
just-
real. Wood, you got to take the reins of this. Rod, you're my homie, but you know I barely know about your life.
Yeah, I know. A lot.
Okay.
Nobody really. I try to keep my life outside of Sage private from people inside of Sage.
Yeah.
I'm
Rod,
just
how
gonna say
much
you're
do
not
you
doing a good job with that, but okay.
I'm not.
Yeah, like every individual in a grade like has a perception and like has a decent perception of who
No,
level
I
2
don't
them
care
is.
about perception. I mean like specifics.
Yeah,
like I
but
don't
like
like if I don't care. Anybody could have a perception of anybody.
yeah,
Like
but
that
like
doesn't
a
matter. I can't
perception of the
control.
specifics.
It's just a funny topic because everybody thinks I could control my reputation or my perception, but a lot of times, one thing I did learn in middle school, probably the biggest lesson is a lot of times you can't control your reputation, even if like you didn't do something.
Hmm.
So it's like
Okay.
that doesn't. I don't know. So their perception of me can be whatever they want it to be, but as long as they don't know what I'm doing on a night to night, day to day basis, I don't really care.
Okay. So Rod, how like how much explanation do you want to give in this? Because I know there's some stuff you'd rather keep private.
Okay.
Like, no, that was a genuine question. Like, what do you want to touch on here?
Oh, what do I want to touch on? Like, you guys need to tell me the audience I'm speaking to, because if this is parents, then I can't be talking about like.
There's like I would say like 3 parents.
It's like 99% friend group though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the
Okay,
parents
but
only listen
still,
to the
even
ones
if
that they
you're-
know.
Okay, no, I'm not gonna like Woody. I'm not gonna roll myself over.
Yeah,
this.
I know.
Yeah, don't
Like,
say
yeah.
anything that you could get in trouble over, okay?
Okay, so let me.
I don't think. Okay, but one thing I'll say, I don't think any of the parents listening care though.
Yeah, none of the parents care, but still I would like it in general so this podcast couldn't get anyone in trouble.
Yeah, and I
I-
definitely would not want to roll my friends or myself over there. No reason.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me. You need to give me a second to think of some family friendly topics, Woody.
Sure. I will say though, in mine, I'm pretty sure I mentioned drinking.
Oh, can I?
No,
can I
that never got released. Woody Part 2
Oh,
never
you-
got released,
oh,
and that was in it.
Wait, is part 2 never coming out?
Part 2 has never come.
Woody,
Dude,
part 2's coming out. I'm just a little late on it.
no. Arjun, Woody, I'm just gonna say it. Arjun said that people like went up to him, but in conversation said don't release Part 2.
But okay, but I don't know if they were
Fine.
saying that because you're Woody or because like they actually didn't want to listen to part 2.
I don't really care, so whatever. Okay.
Yeah, but it's
Yeah,
care.
but like yeah.
Okay,
you know,
sure. If you guys don't want to get your own podcast screwed up, then go ahead. Don't release it.
No, it's like I'd like to release it, but if people like don't want us to release it, then it's not like I'm gonna release
Sure.
it. Also, I think part
Whatever.
one was like sufficient, you know.
Mhm.
It really was.
Okay. Rod, have you come up with any family-friendly topics?
You see Tom Brady retired today?
Oh,
Yes,
word,
that
he
was
did?
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wait, when did he release it?
This
like
morning.
an hour ago.
Are you
It
serious?
was no, but it was just people reporting it. He didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Big Ben retired too. That's actually crazy because like Tom Brady, it's like known that he's like immortal. Like Ben, like for real, has been around since literally when we were born. And now he's gone.
Yeah.
I have something
Yeah.
to talk about. You want to talk about how you lost the president?
Oh shit.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, that's another thing. I am pretty pleased with the fact that I did not win, looking back at it now,
Word.
because that job just seems so unenjoyable. All those Stuco positions just seem so unenjoyable.
I agree with that.
Mm.
Just like Woody's.
Like, do you not agree?
It wouldn't be nearly as bad if I had a grade that like was willing to participate in shit.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you're gonna blame it on the grade?
Blame
I'm
it on
blaming
us
it
that you
directly
can't
on-
organize anything. What do you remember how the main feature of the last dance was doing the chicken dance? That's on you, bro. That's on the DJ. Well, yeah, I literally sat down with you and made an entire playlist of
Yeah,
songs.
and we gave it
none
to
of
him, and
them
then
were
the
played.
teachers said no because they saw the
Oh
playlist.
yeah, so that's whose fault? Ours?
Yes.
No, that's your fault.
Okay.
I just want to
Anyways.
say that the pep rally is the worst thing I've ever seen. Like,
I'm just
our-
happy Bakta participated.
Woody, I hate you.
Wait, can Ridwan talk or no?
He can. He just doesn't want to.
He can. He's just
Yeah,
choosing to
yeah.
spectate.
Dude, were you with EC today or last night?
EC? No, I was with him this morning.
I'm looking
Why
at the
was that
Instagram
laugh?
post right now. He looks so funny in the post. Look at it.
Oh,
Woody.
him. Yeah.
Your twin. It's your twin.
I hate you. Never call me that again.
Dude, that's crazy. You called him his twin.
Okay, here I'll bring
Every
up
day.
stories. I'll bring up stories, but I'll just I'll leave
Censor.
out aspects of the stories because I really just wanted to bring up this story. I don't know why. I just want this in my mind.
Please don't be me. Please don't be me.
Okay, it's just so no, it's not gonna be about you. You're gonna die, Woody. You're gonna know
Okay.
exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are Ty, right? Like Ty Haynes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we're like at. Oh wait, I couldn't. Can I say if it's about my friends? I could say their names, right? Like
Yeah, and also Ty.
Or you can just say initials.
Didn't Ty say you watched this?
yeah,
Ty did. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
TH whatever Ty Haynes. So we're at
He just said his full name. That's crazy.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
fine. Okay, then I
Ty.
like okay Ty Haynes. HB. None of you guys will know that. Let me.
Yes, they
He
will.
goes
He
to our
will. He goes to
school.
our school.
Oh, actually, I didn't think I know, but I thought nobody would
Why?
I feel like those are weird. I know, but I thought those were. Have you ever talked to him, David?
I've talked to him a few times. I'm not friends with him.
The only reason I would say that isn't because it wasn't like saying you guys wouldn't know him. It was me saying like Henry, whatever. He doesn't talk to anybody. Like
Okay, whatever. Yes, tell the story.
he literally doesn't talk to anybody. It's fuck. Okay, whatever. So then we're at this kid's house, and TH is like off doing who knows what. We don't even know. So me, HB, and like MM and a bunch of friends of ours from MD are hanging out upstairs, and a bunch of other people are there as well. And it's like 11 o'clock at night, and we realize TH hasn't been seen in at least like an hour. And we're just like, where is he? So we roam and search the entire house trying to find this little shit, this little goon. And all of a sudden, it hits us. We realize what's happened. we realize he's in the downstairs bathroom and he fell asleep on the toilet. So Henry's downstairs bathroom, like, isn't the lock is like a latch. So we spent 20 minutes using cardstock paper to like push up the latch, and we finally get it open. And lo and behold, TH is naked, sitting on the toilet, asleep. And then we start drawing on him, and it's a total. It's just hilarious. I don't know. It was so
Well,
funny.
I'm just interested. Y'all like see each other naked like all the time. Does that when has
Not really though. Like,
Shut the fuck up, David.
Yeah,
Okay, whatever. Doesn't matter.
All right, can we talk about when Rod got naked on the Zoom call? Because
Oh yeah,
never
on
heard
the
a story
Zoom.
about that.
oh
It
my
was so
god,
funny.
that was the funniest video in the world. No, that was hilarious.
I want to
Okay,
know
so what
what
was
led
going
up
through
to
your
that.
mind?
Bro,
Like, what
no.
caused you to
Coach
do that?
C, bro, Coach C is just like, hope you guys are doing well during this like time. You know, just checking up on you guys. Roddy's just on the toilet, butt naked, bro.
Dude, and I had a lacrosse helmet on. Guys, you don't understand. Because this is what happened. The inspiration was like a Zoom call. This was the time when COVID just came out, so shit was going hectic and people were doing crazy shit on Zoom. And I'd seen like 3 videos of people going on Zooms on their toilets. And me and Matt were like, no balls, you do it. And then I did. And I'm like, Matt, get your phone out now. It's happening. I'm like, Matt, trust me, I'm doing it. And he gets his phone out and starts recording. Have you guys seen the video from
Yes.
Matt?
Just Bobta and Alex like on the side's reaction was so funny
So
too.
funny, bro. Oh my god.
I don't know.
Jesus, that was insane. Do you guys want me to just like keep telling stories, or do you want to ask?
Okay.
do you have anything else to ask?
Let me think.
Because the boys just hooked me up with some more good content that I can use.
Trying to think. What's a good topic?
All right, one sec. My dad's calling me.
Okay.
Sure.
Just ask me the question still, Woody.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to think of it. What do you guys want to know? What do you think the viewership would like to know about Rod?
All stuff that we can't talk about, probably.
Yeah, that's the issue. That's the
so
biggest issue. I mean, yeah, I feel like
Okay,
that's
what was your
probably-
question? Sorry, my dad was like, "What? What's up?"
Wood couldn't even
We-
take a question.
Okay,
We-
then you want me to just tell stories?
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
Okay, really funny story. So like HB, we go to Palm Springs with him a lot, and then like out there, a lot of times like like MM has a lot of trouble getting permission to go on trips because
this.
his mother is very like, I'll just say overbearing. Let's use that.
Controlling.
Yeah, but so MM and I were debate partners and captains for the debate team, and like me and him had to do this debate tournament during that weekend. And I told him that I care. See, this is also another thing, like when sacrificing short-term stuff for like long-term stuff. I told him like we needed to do the debate tournament and like we had to skip the trip because it was like the state tournament. And then he ended up like making this lie to our debate coach saying that he couldn't go. And then I was like, okay, well, I can't go. So I was fine with that too. I could skip the trip. But then apparently a week before the trip, he tells all the boys that his mom and him had been in an argument ever since then because our debate coach contacted his mom and his mom said that was a lie and never even cleared like the lie to the debate coach with his mom before doing it, even though I told like millions of times to clear it. Also, I apologize whenever I start talking, I just forget. But so like going back to present part of this story is at his house in the biggest argument with his. God damn it! I said it again. Okay, Ed was at his house, biggest argument in the world with his mom, and he like. Okay, I shouldn't tell this part of the story. He actually might get mad.
Yeah, don't say it.
But
Like,
but basically, it ends up probably one of the biggest fights with kid and a parent I've seen, or not seen, but heard about. And then he goes, stays with his grandparents out in Chino Hills, and we're driving to Palm Springs, and he calls us and he says, "Come pick me up." So we go off the freeway and pick him up, and we're planning to sneak him to Palm Springs overnight. The minute we pick him up, not even 10 minutes later, my other friend's mom, who goes to MD and also lives by by MM, literally, like, she calls him or texts him. No, she texts him and is like, "Don't do it." Like that's what she said. So then we're spazzed out because she's just sending all these texts, acting like she knows, and then whatever. So still goes, fuck, whatever. And then still goes. He's like, fuck it. So he's at the house, and MM is at the house, right? And next morning he goes and he leaves with a friend that was already leaving that morning.
Okay.
2 minutes, not even 2 minutes. I kid you not. We're all the boys are getting ready to go out by a truck, like my friend's truck, to leave. And not even 2 minutes after Marcus leaves in that after MM leaves in that car.
His name. It's fine.
Okay.
Just say his name, it's fine.
Okay, whatever.
Yes.
After he does that, his mom and his grandma pull into the driveway. I kid you not. 2 minutes after. And me and my friend, whose mom texted him in the car on the way there, stare at each other. We're just staring at each other, and MM's mom is just beckoning us over. She's calling us over, and I start walking, and my friend just doesn't move. I'm like, "Come, like, you're not leaving me alone to do." So we go over to the car, and she's just like, "Where is he?" And we were just like, we didn't say anything because we didn't know whether to lie or what to say. And she's like, "I know he was here. Where is he?" And then my friend he said it first, so I guess we didn't lie. And he was just like, he left. Like, he just left right now. So, like, MM goes home, not to his house, back to his grandparents' house, doesn't talk to his mom for 4 days, then goes back, and his punishment was that he couldn't go on we just had another trip planned that was a really fun trip, couldn't go, and his mom wouldn't allow him to go, and that was it. But it was crazy. So, like, where from there to Palm Springs, it's like 3 hours, right? So he literally, imagine trying to sneak 3 hours away from your house, parents figuring out.
Damn. Dave, you'd be murdered.
I would.
Dave would get murdered before he left.
I know.
Yeah. Somehow his parents would figure it out. Yeah, damn. So what was the ramifications? He literally just couldn't go on a trip.
Yeah, and his mom was just pissed at him. Do you guys know any good food spots in? Like, I'm
Of course.
starving. I haven't ate all day.
You gotta bleep that
actually-
out too.
I actually have been scrolling through Postmates this entire time, but that's another thing.
Have you guys ever been to Brugger's Bagels?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
Yeah, it's good.
I love the
I wanna
bagel
get some
sandwiches
right
there.
now.
Hmm.
Which one do you get, Dave? The farmhouse?
I get the one that like I always get the breakfast ones, like the avocado, egg, cheese, bacon one.
Oh.
No idea what like the names are.
Okay.
What do you have any questions for me? You have to have some.
I mean, I have some questions for you, but they're all about topics that you don't want to cover, and I feel like that's what
What do
most
you mean don't want to cover?
like because of the parents watching.
Bro,
So
it's what? Are they gonna
okay,
I don't
I
know.
don't know. It just you said you didn't want to talk about it, so I'm not asking about it.
Yeah, I get nothing that you get in trouble for.
Here, how about this? Ask me about it and then they could cut it out. I say it. to cut it out.
Okay, when? Okay.
Nice one, Woody.
Kind of
really nice one.
Okay, let me think of other things.
Bro, it's good. It's just you got rejected. Or you got deferred to your dream school. I think your dream school.
Oh yeah, that we didn't cover college.
I
did we?
actually didn't know your reaction. I was just like, "Hey, I'm sorry," and you're like, "Dude, it's okay." So
It's all
Yeah.
good. I got over it in 2 days. That was because I told you that like with basketball, like it didn't affect me. I got over it super. By that same token, when I say that like priority basketball, they were like elsewhere, and that's why it didn't affect me. My priority, like a good college, like specifically there or somewhere. I'm fine with not going there now and whatever. But so like that's why it took me like at least 2 days to like not recover, but just like get over the fact that that was the way it was. And then also, I just think so. It's like people get in, people don't get
Oh,
in.
okay, I just asked for y'all. Is like Rod's audio patchy, or do you guys hear him fine?
It is a little bit, but overall it's been good.
Move my computer closer to me.
No, it's not like
Okay.
your actual like voice and the how high it's talking. It's like it just cuts out at points.
Oh,
Okay.
good,
Well,
though.
unless you guys have any questions, Rod, any more questions, Rod, do you have any closing remarks for us that you'd want to leave us with?
um,
Hold up, I gotta ask like the big questions. Hey, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Oh yeah. Forgot about that.
I don't know. Like my whole thing was, I was initially like to all these schools I was gonna apply, but then I realized that's pretty stupid because in 10 years from now, if I don't want to be an engineer, I'm kind of screwed. So
Mm.
I decided to take a more broad approach because after all, we're only 18. Well, I'm not even 18, I'm 17. So there's no way I could say right now that I know for certain what I want to be doing for the next 10 years. So I kept my like majors broad and I mainly just went with like entrepreneurship and innovation. So I probably expect myself in 10 years to either be an entrepreneur or an innovator or both.
Fair enough.
Okay, what's your favorite basketball memory?
This is like a self-centered one, but it's because I've never this, but like it was when I cooked up the last game of my freshman.
That's fair.
That was nasty, bro. Because I'd never dropped. I think I don't. Because it was. I don't know. It seems like I score a lot, but I really don't, though.
Okay,
Or from the game to game basis, at least.
now it's the closing remarks. Just say whatever you need to say, and then we can get out of here.
Am I allowed to ask you guys the questions you asked me?
Go ahead, man.
I mean, sure.
Okay. David, go first.
Go first with what?
The questions you just asked
Oh,
me.
where do I see myself in 10 years?
Yeah.
I either see myself in the South or still here in California. Hopefully, I'm in a suburb. Hopefully, like, no, like for real, I want like a fully paid house. I want, I just want to have like my priorities straight so I could start traveling at that age, honestly.
Okay.
And
What do you want to do in terms of like occupation, like work?
I've probably medicine, honestly. That'd be dope.
It'll be okay. I'll tell you right now. A house in the suburb 10 years from now.
Dude, you just cut out for like the last.
Yeah.
So,
Couldn't hear any of that.
I said, if you're planning on going into medicine, you are not going to be living in a house in the suburbs 10 years from now. Like it's just the bottom line.
Yeah, no, I won't have
Although-
money. Also,
You will be.
No, it's not that you won't have money. You'll be like doing your fellowship, or you'll be in medical school, depending on if you get a. No, you'll be in medical school because you have to get your master's and then you have 4 years. Yeah.
yeah,
So you'd probably be in an apartment somewhere still paying off student loans.
yeah.
That's
But
why
yeah.
I'm definitely not going to go to medical school.
The issue is it's guaranteed it's basically guaranteed. You will be in the suburbs in 25 years. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It's long term.
And my favorite basketball memories are just like in the parks as a kid, just playing pickup basketball. I'd say my favorite basketball memory in high school, honestly. I'll get back to that
Oh,
with
you have
you.
basketball memories in general?
I
Yeah.
don't care.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll read. If favorite basketball memories in general, there were these like first, second, and third grade hoops at my middle school, and they were like 8 feet tall, and we would always play 5v5 on them. And there were some pretty athletic kids at my middle school, so we would be doing like between the legs, behind the back, all in one dunk, like just crazy stuff. So it was always fun, and we would like posterize each other. It was just playground basketball.
Yeah.
All right, what do you answer the questions?
I already answered these on
Then it's
That's
fine.
I already answered these on my
Buck,
podcast.
do
But
you answer the
I
question?
was, no, here's just a memory, just basketball memory. Dude, honestly, like watching LeBron in the Game 7 finals in 2016, like as a kid.
Oh, that was crazy. That was actually
Yeah, that like inspired me as a kid.
because I was a Cavs fan too.
Word.
okay, you literally admitted not 2 days ago that you were a bandwagon Cavs fan.
I was a bandwagon though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I did love Kyrie. I wasn't even there for Kyrie was the star.
Okay.
Yeah, Arjun, answer the questions.
I don't even know. I'm like the type of person that goes with the flow, so I don't know what I'll be doing occupation wise. But I know I have like too good of a setup in order to not be successful. So I'll be good like that.
In basketball.
What do you mean in terms of like a setup?
Like in terms of like the resources my parents give me, like I don't even have to like pay for my college too, which is like a huge privilege. So I have like the ability to fail and still be okay.
Yeah, you could take risks then. What about basketball memory?
Missing the 2 dunks.
Shut the fuck, dude.
Wait, you tried dunking in a game?
Not against, but we can't say that name.
Well,
It was against
you
Matt's
just said
team.
it.
Yeah.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Woody, you're editing this one.
No,
by
I'm
the way.
gonna edit it.
I'm
I'll
not.
edit it.
I don't know how to edit, so it's you.
But dude, you really just try to make our guest edit the podcast.
Yeah. How could you?
Woody's not a guest anymore.
No, I'm a guest still.
But he's like
I
Woody's
was
a guest host.
Yeah, Woody, that is actually unfair because you kept going like just say the name. Fine, but it's not your podcast.
It's fine.
Okay,
Then you have to edit it, Woody. That's only fair.
Rod, do you even know where you're going for like college?
No, because I only applied to Stanford because that was REA,
Yeah.
public schools. But I didn't EA to Michigan. That was the right choice, looking at how many people got deferred.
Yeah. Did anyone in this call EA
I
Michigan?
did not. But like, dude.
I didn't.
David, didn't you
Yeah, I want to cut that out. I did.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm
Dave.
actually really happy.
Congrats, though, bro. That's an insane school, David.
Thank you. There's like a very large chance that I'll end up there.
Whatever. Okay. Anyways, congratulations, Dave.
Thank you.
Fuck you.
But yeah.
I have one more college essay, and then I'm done.
You
I
still
don't even
have
know
some?
applications are still going.
Yeah, February 1st is the UMich deadline.
I'm just applying to scholarship stuff now.
I'm not applying there. Same. I just keep getting emails from places that are like, hey, after admittance scholarships, I'm just doing those.
Bro, it's kind of annoying still getting emails. I'm like not trying to see this shit.
I don't know.
Fucking clown.
Okay, well, Scoo.
Balta, did you eat
Yeah.
in?
Yeah.
Did you visit?
Yeah, I visited.
I visited, but I didn't like it.
Bro, we could keep on talking about this after, but just like how you want to end this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have to go.
Mm-hmm. Well, we have to end
No,
the
we
podcast.
just got to end the recording.
anyways.
How do you want to end it?
Yeah.
It's like end it some.
So, Scoo, any closing remarks?
Fuck you, Woody.